Hi everyone. So, what do you do for a living? I bet all of you have an answer to that question. For me, the answer to the question is complicated, but a lot of my friends do not even have an answer. Imagine if you had to say, I don't have a job, or even I never had a job. Let me tell you something about me you might not know. I have Down syndrome. Down syndrome is the most common genetic disability. About 6,000 babies are born with Down syndrome every year in the US. Here's the thing about Down syndrome. It does not care about your race, gender, nationality, religion, or how much money you have. Take a look around, and you'll notice that we all are a bit different. One of the things that makes me a bit different is my Down syndrome, and that's a good thing. Let's continue on to, let's start with point one, and that's including people with Down syndrome. It's good for the business. What if I told you there's a way to improve your organizational health, change the overall perception of your business, and even earn tax benefits? All those things mean more money in your pocket. You can do all those things using one simple trick. Include people with Down syndrome. We are loyal, reliable, and punctual employees. We also have positive and measurable effects on your leadership development and collaboration. But don't take my word for it, because there's even a study. So just Google it. Let's go on to point two, and that's including people with Down syndrome is good for the community. Here's what one of my employers has to say about me. Of, of the 6.5 million Americans with an intellectual disability, only 15% are employed. Yet, companies that are committed to hiring, training, and keeping people with Down syndrome report positive feedback from coworkers and customers. Who of us agrees that having more empathy, patience, and understanding in the world is a good thing? Well, interacting with people with Down syndrome is 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 makes us more empathetic, patient, and understanding, and that's a good thing. It makes me so happy to help others learn and grow just by being me. Point, point three is including people with Down syndrome is good for, well, me. I need meaningful employment. I need to be as independent as possible. I need an inclusive community, and so do you. We are more alike than we are different. I'd like to leave you with one final thought. I had Down syndrome, before I was born. I'll have it my whole life. But as you can see, it is just one part of me. Feel free to notice my differences, but please focus on the overwhelming ways I am just like you, inclu- including people with Down syndrome. It's good for business. It is good for the community. And it is good for me and others like me. And that means it is good for the world.